Okay, we're here back for the Perth Dota 2 Championship. It is the semi-finals of the winners bracket. The winners of this will go to the finals. We'll have a one-score advance in a best of three, and we're gonna see who it's gonna be. It's gonna be very exciting. I'm here again with Berkeley. Are you there, Berkeley?
I sure am, coming through loud and clear. Berkeley here from Four States. Thank you guys so much for joining, and big thanks and shout out to Dota Beard for covering this event with his awesome casting skills and helping us out here at Four States.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to this. Like, these two teams, we've seen them play separately, but I don't believe we have seen them play against each other yet. So, they're both good teams. MY, and known for their disruptor, their clockwork. The Bat Rider? Did they pick a Bat Rider before? I'm not sure. Did we see him before?
I'm not sure if it's been by MY. We've seen one Bat Rider so far. I'm trying to remember which team. We've had so many teams playing in so many games that it's difficult for me to remember and distinguish which matches were had. But maybe our statsman Silk can have a quick look through the previous matches that we've cast and give us a quick and let us know when we get into the game whether the Bat Rider was picked on the side of MYN. Now, for those of you guys who are watching on Twitch and don't know, this is an in-house LAN competition in the heart of Perth, Western Australia, and so we're covering the tournament there. The winner. The winner of this match is going to be heading to the grand final and going to have a pretty decent shot at winning the first prize. And the total prize pool for this competition, $325, and that's thanks to the buy-in for these teams. So it's kind of like those those in-house or those poker tournaments that you guys have that people just have at home. $5, $15, $20 buy-in, winner takes all, or something like that. It's kind of a similar setup, but with a little bit more cash riding on this competition. So all these teams really want to get the prestige of being the top #1 team in Perth, Western Australia. And yeah, I can't wait to see what these guys are going to be bringing, because both Joy and MYN, or My Nemesis Gaming, has brought the pain to all these teams so far, yet to drop a match. And unfortunately, only one team can come out victorious and head through for a guaranteed position in the grand final.
Yeah, I'm especially looking forward to the Disruptor again, because I feel like he's so... it's been beautiful what he's done this far. I feel like he's been MVP of the whole team this far, and I would love to see him again. So here he is. That was why I did a little chuckle there. Yeah, really forward to
and that's exactly right. And the clockwork pickup by Joy, joke's on you, means that Howzit isn't going to be able to get that clockwork that he had last time. And Howzit was a really, really impressive clockwork player. So I do wonder what we're going to be seeing him in the off lane, whether it's going to be the Bat Rider in the off lane with Howzit on that, or if we're going to be seeing some other hero. With Howzit picking up some other hero. But the Disruptor, yes, absolutely. We've seen some great plays coming out from not only MYN, but a lot of the teams seem to be picking up the Disruptor pick and doing a lot with it in terms of team fight.
We haven't seen Vengeful Spirit yet, at least not picked. We might have seen her banned, but it's a cool pick. I mean, she has an armor debuff again. It's all about that, and Doom doesn't have any armor, so in a way it's good. They still need to get some kind of carry though, joke's on you. Otherwise, jokes is going to be on them. So,
they are leaving themselves pretty open to the choices, wanting to see most of the lineup from MYN before they commit to a certain carry. So they've still got their mid, they've still got the carry to choose. So joke's on you, leaving themselves open for a bit of variety. There's still a fair few carries left in the pool. Ember Spirit's been taken out, as has Life Stealer. So the Timbersaw being picked up for the offlane. Okay. Oh, maybe not offlane, probably Timbersaw mid. Do you think we're...
Timbersaw mid?
I'm thinking, yeah, I think we're seeing a Timbersaw mid. Yeah. Clockwork in the offlane.
Could definitely work, because Timbersaw, Doom... If Doom decides to go mid, then he's pretty screwed. If Bat Rider goes mid, well, Timbersaw as an escape will be alright. That's the strength of the Timbersaw, so Yeah, and also he's pretty good against the Disruptor. He just nukes him down before he can do anything. So I definitely do agree with that choice. Pardon me.
5 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
he does have a lot of sustain for a melee hero, and having that timber chain means that you can not only use it defensively but offensively to really get in range and burst down your opponent if they get even slightly out of position. So we got the hard carry still yet to be chosen on the side of Jokes on You. However, we got the Doom, which is most likely. Do you think we're going to be seeing a jungling Doom or a hard carry?
I just really want to
farming
see their other picks. Nyx Assassin. So Nyx Assassin. Huh. Okay, that
Nyx Assassin mid?
I don't know. At least I like the choice, because against the Vengeful Spirit, you can dodge that missile, you can, against the Venomancer, you can't dodge the Gale, but you can dodge some damage, you can stun him, you can stop the pursuit. I really like the choice to just kind of raid the team fight in a way, because they all have some kind of AoE that can hurt, and, he can stun people with that, but I don't know where they're gonna lane them exactly. I think middle lane would be good, but...
Fire team ban.
I'm just...
You definitely. I think a support Nyx is a lot of the time kind of weak because he doesn't get that quick level 6. And Venomancer and Vengeful Spirit, both really squishy heroes, could be easy food, easy pickings for this Nyx Assassin if you went mid or even went in the off lane and got a quick level 6 to start hunting with his Vendetta.
The thing is though, if you put him mid, you're gonna have the Battle Rider jungling, most likely, or off lane. And then you have the Disrupted Doom dual lane, or triple, well, most likely a tri-lane. So, we do need to see somebody, some kind of tri-lane pick, like, Dazzle's still in the pool, maybe go for a Dazzle, I don't know, I don't see it actually. But somebody that can deal some damage, carry the game a bit, because I don't feel like Doom, Batrider and Nyx, the carry potential they have is enough against what Jokes on You has to offer, because they still have a choice too. Vengeful Spirit is pretty good as a carry. Her role is support, but she's also a carry. She can transition into it. The same with Clockwork. So I think it really all depends. Really, it's Dota.
I think there's potentially a lot of nuke that's coming out from Jokes on You, especially with that Timbersaw. And Timbersaw, instead of going in the off lane, is going to get access to a little bit more farm and a little bit less harass. So we could be seeing a really quick Bloodstone coming out from the Timbersaw, which is going to make life pretty darn difficult for all of MYN. So I do wonder what this last pick is. The MYN have banned out the Morphling. So they obviously don't want to be seeing the hard carry Morphling popping out for Jokes on You. So I feel like having Vengeful Spirit and Venomancer, it's going to be a melee carry. Maybe we haven't got Lifestealer in the pool.
No.
Could be a Faceless Void, although I don't know how well that's actually going to work. Someone who can blink in.
I wouldn't go in.
Surely not a PA.
Luna.
Ah, there we
Luna.
go.
Yeah. Guess it works. The thing is, they have a very, very good early game. They have Clockwork, Venomancer, Vengeful Spirit, I read that twice, and Timbersaw, so those are the really early games. And then you have the early to mid game Eclipse, which is also really good at Luna. And I think that's going to be a stepping stone into being a really good carry into the later game. But I think they're going to finish around the mid game if everything goes well for them. If it goes bad from the early game on, then I think that... why didn't they set their captain's name? That MYN is gonna totally stomp them if the early game goes bad for Jokes on You. So we're gonna see what happens here. Storm Spirit is gonna go middle then, I guess.
Yeah, Storm Spirit mid. So probably a Batrider off lane. So that means it's going to be a Nyx support, which I'm not personally a very big fan of. I think he needs that quick level 6. And sure, he has a stun with his to throw it with his spikes, but I don't know. I don't know if it's enough. Impale isn't targeted, so it can be whiffed. So it's not a reliable stun. But yeah, we'll just have to see how these lanes set up and how they go early game. You do have to remember about the aura damage that both Vengeful Spirit and Luna offer. You've got the Lunar Blessing, which is an extra 14 damage at level 1 to all the right clicks in the 900 radius. And you've also got the Vengeance Aura, which is a bonus 12% damage. And I'm not sure if she's going to be picking that up early because it is percentage. It generally does a lot better later game. But we could see a bit of a stack of these damage auras early for some quick, nice right-click damage coming out from all these heroes.
Yep, definitely. And yeah, I'm wondering how the Dire is still gonna lane this. I mean, are you gonna go trial lane? Who are you gonna put in jungle? Who are you gonna do off lane? I don't see really a plan. I mean, you can put Storm Spirit middle, I guess, or Nyx Assassin middle, and have Doom in the jungle or Batright, but I don't really see it. That's the problem I'm currently having with this.
Yeah, and honestly, I do. Storm Spirit can solo safe lane. If you put him in a solo safe lane, he can farm up really, really well. We've seen it done with professional teams like Na'Vi, have sent Havost with a farming Storm Spirit, but it does depend on that lineup, and I think it's a less standard laning procedure. So I have a feeling that Storm Spirit is going to be going mid, which is going to mean a support Nyx Assassin. But we'll just have to wait and see because this is the semi-final of the Perth Dota 2 Championships. The winner of this progresses to the grand final. The loser has a second chance to come back into this match. If they do drop this, they go into the lower bracket to try and move up and have a second shot at getting into the grand final to verse the winner of this matchup. Now on the side of the Radiant, we have Joy, or Jokes on You, on the tri-lane top, not tri-lane, the guys that smoked up and heading in the top. We've got Super Hebe fans on the Clockwork. We've got Loltiz, Lolitz Def. Lolitz Def on the Vengeful Spirit. We've got Wamburger on the Farming Luna. We've got Shanghai Girl on the Timbersaw, who's going to be mid. And lastly, coming up the rear is the Venomancer, and that's Zan, going to be covering the support Venomancer.
Then over to the Dire, we have Rascal on the Disruptor. Big fan of him. On the Doom, we have NN. On the Nyx Assassin, we have Relapse. On the Storm Spirit, we have I Love You Forever. And finally, on the Bat, I think this guy actually played Bat before. We have How Is It? I might be wrong, but I remember I made a little joke about some Bat.
Something about How's It?
Yeah, some Bat had a joke about. One thing I want to add is that the winner of the winner's bracket right here will go indeed to the finals and will have a 1-point advantage in the best of 3. So they definitely do have an advantage over those coming from the loser bracket. But everything is still possible. You can go 2-0, and yeah, then you still win. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the matches. It's gonna be the best of the tournament, and yeah.
That's exactly right. Both these teams yet to drop a match, and one unfortunately is going to be forced to, because there is no draws in Dota.
Imagine if there was. That would be really sad. Just like the international, like. Being Alliance drawing, like, oh well, I guess we split the pot then.
Do we split the million? Is that what's gonna go?
Vroom, vroom.
Denied.
So Luna being the only hero faster than lane creeps without items or abilities. Cool.
I didn't know she was the fastest hero, but I didn't know she was the only one faster than creeps. That's actually pretty interesting.
So if she messes up the block, she has a chance to get back in front.
Yeah, yeah. It's a hero that Eternal Envy really likes to play in Cloud9. They just go and give Luna all the space. They get a massive stack up on the Ancient, especially on the Dire side. They really love their Dire side Ancient stacks. It's better hidden, really. And
yeah, it's more difficult to get to.
Yeah, and then it's just like a lot of farm, and then they just win the game, like Sing Sing and Pilot Eye and I don't know, the other guy always get all the get all the attention, and then just Eternal Envy farms up, and they win the game. That's mostly how they win the game. That's 90% of their games right there. If you want to beat them, you know how to do it. I'm not saying it's easy, because they're really good at grabbing your attention, but it's always the same that happens.
So How's just going to be hanging around, sapping up XP. Timbersaw copping a little bit of harass from the Storm Spirit. That's a pretty aggressive mid lane right now. We've got a really quick...
Though, I feel. I mean, there's not really
we got a really quick...
in the middle lane that you can easily hook to. Not like the side lane where you just go here and here, here and here and here and here. You know, it's much easier to hook somebody with your chakram then.
Yeah, and that's absolutely correct. And the bottle coming out incredibly fast on the Timbersaw.
Now
so
going
being able to set back.
Nice glimpse back, saves him from death. Okay, that was close encounters with the robot species. Actually, Clockwork's not a robot, but let's just get that aside.
Nice. So Disruptor just mannering back up, and that's his strength in the early game. I mean, he's already level 3, getting a fair amount of damage. Impale coming out on Super Heavy fans. Doom.
No. Well, I mean, as long as Clock survives, it is a guaranteed win pretty much, because you have 3 people all sapping XP. It's not worth it, really. I mean, for just a Clockwork, the only thing he, in essence, needs, in my opinion, is Hookshot, Cogs, and Battery Assault, and just every basic skill have one in them, and you already fulfill your purpose, which is to disrupt team fights and make them go your way instead of the enemy's way.
Yeah, and that aggressive Cog, I mean, that's sapped Doom's mana completely gone, so he's not going to have any regen anytime soon with his Scorched Earth. So he needs a little bit of mana regen. These 2 supports, though, smoked up and ready to gank. I think they're heading mid to try and take out this Timbersaw. So MYN trying to get first blood. It's not going to be easy. Shanghai Girl is pretty tanky.
Yeah, he's pretty close to the trees too. Okay, now, that's a lot of damage, but the field is not going to hit. There's the Venomancer going from the side. Maybe saving him even. And, uh-oh, is he going counter-aggressive? Okay, no. Spike's Carapace does not hit. If it were to hit, it might have just been a kill. Meanwhile, top lane, bottom lane, top, mid lane. Where did that happen?
All of the lanes. So that was actually an Impale being thrown out, not a Spike Carapace from the Nyx that the Timbersaw managed to dodge. But yeah, the Venomancer
okay, I'm totally
actually
lost.
going down to the Batrider. And on the other side, Storm Spirit. Well, that's a big kill to even things up. Sure, Batrider got first blood, but that's still a pretty big kill.
Akasha. Naktasha and Akasha don't have anything in common, probably. Naktasha is like, or I don't know. There's a correct way to pronounce it. I don't think it's Naktasha. But it's the goddess or the god that Bane works for or something. I don't know. The more you know.
Akasha.
Timbersaw might be in real trouble here. I believe you can you can go with your chakram through the kinetic field, which is cheating. I feel. I mean, why should that be possible?
The Timber Chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Timber Chain.
Yeah, Chakrams his ulti. So yeah, Timber Chain does manage to pull him out of the kinetic field, which is very, very lucky for him.
Yep.
So it makes Disruptor's job a little bit more.
Batrider went mid here, found a Venomancer, Firefly. There was a Storm Spirit coming in from the side, helping him clear up the Venomancer for his toxic behavior.
Venomancer's not having a fun time against this Batrider.
Yeah. Batrider's a pretty good hero, but... more you know.
The more you know. Akasha is the name, or variant of the name of the fifth element in many religious religions, such as Hinduism and others. So that's a cool little thing.
Like there's so
Quap's
much
name
of
is
that
Akasha.
in Dota. It's not even funny. Like if you have, I believe there's a mega trade of Dota, and like I don't know if there's a mega trade of references, but it must be ginormous. The amount of references you can just find in Dota is ridiculous.
Crazy. Yeah, and the amount of things that can be suggested, like because Akasha is the fifth element, it could be suggested that that Queen of Pain maybe made Nyx, or created the god who created Nyx. So, there's lots of things that lots of conclusions that could be drawn or even just lightly suggested by Valve here.
I get into that, yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna go into like the similar to the Halo series and make some like books and short stories and stuff.
Actually,
Or
read,
like the
one of the books of the Halo books. I think that they're good, but they're not stellar. I like the games a lot more.
maybe like the Magic the Gathering universe. Because there's a huge array of books on those as well.
I never really got into that. I actually never even tried it yet, so I wouldn't.
What, the game?
Yeah, I never tried it.
Oh, what kind of nerd representative are you?
I'm not a nerd representative. If anything, I'm an FPS player who used to play a crappy Counter-Strike clone called Soldier Front, and then I started playing Dota, pretty much.
Well, Dota players come from all shapes and sizes,
Yeah.
or all backgrounds, I should say.
Yeah,
All right, pause is over.
Also, I played some Halo for a while. It's a fun game, but I don't know. It's better than Call of Duty, in my honest opinion. But yeah.
So now Shanghai Girl dealing a fair amount of that Chakram deals a hell of a lot of damage to I Love You Forever. The Storm Spirit tankiness nowhere near that of Timbersaw. So Storm Spirit having a little bit of trouble. His bottle's empty and looking a little bit worse for wear thanks to that Chakram harass that's being dealt. There's an Invis rune that Shanghai Girl is managing to snag to refill his or her bottle. So an increase with Nyx's pick ban rate from 33% to 84%, which is a massive increase in this latest patch. And now Nyx, speaking of, could be in trouble. Throws out the Impale.
Buff or nerf? Nyx Assassin? I don't really remember.
No.
The hook shot from the
Send
clock.
back from the clock.
He's
so close to being
There's
dead.
a magic missile though. Is there gonna be a lasso? No mana for a lasso. Just gonna teleport away. It's gonna work miraculously. She just teleports away. Clockwork Knight though. Cogs. Legendary Cogs. Not so legendary. Whoa, wait, what? He's still alive. Does he have a negative scepter? No.
He just went down. So Clockwork, unfortunately, not quite able to get out. Shanghai Girl was just hanging around Invis, wondering if she should go in and deal a bit of damage, or maybe just hang around and just sap some XP from those kills.
Oh, really? So that's another reference, maybe. Jeez.
Oh yeah, Magic Missile. That's a classic Dungeons and Dragons magician's move, or wizard, I should say. So Magic Missile cannot miss, which is one of the best things about it. You don't have to bother with a roll to see whether you hit. It's just damage.
I see. Well, in Dota you have weapons and they shoot.
Now smoked up with the Timbersaw and the Vengeful Spirit going around, maybe looking in the jungle for the Bat Rider, who's going to be farming up for a Blink Dagger, trying to get that up and online as soon as
Ooh,
possible. Could
that
find
could
him.
be
Are they going to head a
very
little?
easy kill. If they... Oh. That was really, really close.
Now they're going to be pushing out. They're asking these guys to push it out, and then they can wrap around the Timbersaw and the Vengeful Spirit, wrap around and get this storm.
Himself now. You must know he's gonna try to run away. There he goes, ball of lightning. Creates a path through the trees. That's what Timbersaw loves in the way. So anyway, he really doesn't care. It's all okay. As long as trees are dead. He got himself stuck!
Too many trees. Oh, ulti popped out from Luna. One more hit. Magic Missile going to take that kill from Disruptor yet again. The second time running. Timbersaw going right in.
Balls deep. Able to run away. Gale is there though. Timbersaw still pursuing. Timbersaw now dropping very low. Ball of lightning is going to be able to kill him. Last one now being used on the clockwork. Gonna try to bring him down. Hookshot was being used to. Ball of lightning again. Gogs are not legendary enough. Or a bit legendary though. Luna now being doomed up by the Doom. Being pursued too. If that kill is still made, then it's still in a way okay. Oh! Barely survives, and now the Dooms are gonna die too. Oh no, it's not a good
Overcommitment.
Killing spree.
Yeah, he really
Uses
thought he would
all
get
his
that.
abilities to get some gold before he goes down.
Yeah.
That
It's
Luna,
reliable, so you
incredibly
can't lose
lucky.
it, so that's great.
Now, how's it? Waiting to get a stack on so he can Firefly finish up his well, not finish up, but get him closer towards his Blink Dagger. Mana Boots are out and up on Vengeful Spirit. Now checking out the Nyx Assassin, he's looking kind of poor right now. I do wonder if he's got anything waiting for him on the Courier, which is not. That's the unfortunate life of a support Nyx. Relapse is going to try and farm up a little bit just to get to his level 6, so he can at least, if not deal some
Disruptor.
Ooh,
So
impressive.
they actually pay attention to what they really should kill. They should kill the Disruptor. He's one of their main roles, their most important heroes, even though he doesn't seem like it, because he's only a mere support, but he's one of the biggest troublemakers. And now, Venomancer,
Ball
of Lightning, Storm Spirit away. Nah, doesn't care. 754
Hookshot
mana.
sent out a little bit early, miscalculated the TP time from Clockwork.
Eclipse is on cooldown, so if they want to go in, it might be a bit dangerous to say the least.
Only 20 seconds though. They can probably just sit around and wait to engage once that Eclipse comes online, because there's 5v5 right up here, or not quite 5v5 because Batrider is off farming. Drown drops the
Disruptor.
Poor Disruptor. He's seeing a bad. Every time we see Disruptor, he gets focused hard so early just to make sure that he doesn't hit that level 6.
Yeah, and now Timbersaw being doomed up. Stormspirit is trying to bring him down, but Timbersaw's quite tanky. He has this ability. I don't know if it's cancelled. It is actually not cancelled. Okay, now anyway,
Stormspirit stuck in the
trees. And Doom is waiting. Doom is hoping. Doom is making a path. They're not gonna search for him there, but when is he gonna escape? He doesn't have a Shadow Blade. He's building towards it.
I think he might even like take the long route, cut down trees, and head down towards the side shop just to buy a TP to get out. They're still looking for him.
No, they wait. They all back off. They're just like, okay.
I think they just assumed that he TP'd out. And now they just ping with the rocket flare still hanging around as scoped out Doom, and then they're just like, ugh, what have we done?
Well, it's still okay. Now, what now, Timbersaw? Where is all this action and why is everything so quick? I keep missing it. It's like boom, 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 dead. Now I'm a horrible.
LaSalle, which is the name of Venomancer, could be a reference to a French thing, meaning the nasty or the dirty. Doing the nasty. Doing the LaSalle. LaSalle. I wish I spoke French. LaSalle. I don't know, French is a nice language. It's
I don't know.
It's smooth. It's like velvet.
Under attack.
I don't like it really. I feel like Italian is much better because it has some kind of melody to it, you know? That's why I like Italian.
I can't roll my R's. That's part of my issue with Italian.
Sad face.
I know. Just don't have the skills. What can I say?
Yeah.
Relapse, finally level 6. He can get a vendetta happening. Invis gank, scope out some heroes. If he gets a little bit of backup, he might be able to take out Wamburger on the Luna.
That's fortunate thinking, though. I mean, Luna, maybe, but, I mean, you gotta expect Nyx to hit level 6 pretty soon. I mean, you know he's been trying to get it the whole game. Also, talking about level 6, Rascal now has level 6 too. So your Static Storm can make some things happen. Unleash the storm.
I think he's going to be like silently saying to himself, "Oh, at bloody last, Jesus! Finally, 16 minutes in, I'm level 6, ready to go. Here we are.
I can make things happen now."
Yeah. Next team fight could go the other way this time with the Static Storm. If the Kinetic Field and the Static Storm is landed nicely and silences out the Timbersaw, maybe even the Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit is currently making a lot of stuff happen for her team right now. So I think Lolit Def should be quite happy with themselves.
Yeah, it's pretty passive from now because they know that there's a lot of on the line, so you don't want to be really ballsy. Because I mean, it's not fun to know that you lost because of you. You know.
Oh, yeah, that's never a
that
good feeling.
Especially when you're this close to having a paid place and the honor.
That's exactly right. I mean, whoever goes through.
Oh no! Unfortunate position. I don't know if you can ever escape this. Static Storm even being used. No lasso yet. But it's not even necessary because, well, why? Okay, now Luna being doomed up.
She can't use her Eclipse.
Killer. The lasso being used on the Timbersaw. He's dropping a bit low. He's gonna drop. Now they're all pretty damn low though. They need to run away. Disruptor gonna be the victim of Lazel, the Deathbringer, the magic miss. Oh, the swap! That looks spectacular. But Luna survives, and I think they're full of joy currently.
Yes, I think that could have been very, very bad if Luna dropped. She's bought her Mithril Hammer. She's only a recipe away from BKB, so that's going to be coming online any minute now once she takes out these stacks.
Where's the party?
Yep.
Tier 2's being pressured by these guys. And Shanghai Girl can just clear a wave like that.
I love this career with the Lotum Blossoms, by the way. I'm gonna look at it a bit. Look at it go.
The pretty career.
It's pooping blossoms. It's beautiful.
Is it chicken with rockets? Yeah, it totally
This
is.
what we get when science gets too far. Okay. Enough at looking at a chicken's bum. Okay. So far,
I'm done. I've had my fun.
I've had mine for today. Yeah. Okay. But we're gonna continue here.
These guys are all sitting on high
It's
ground.
not a very active match. I feel like they have playmakers, but they play very considered. They want to have their items. Batrider still. What is he working on? He has a staff of wizardry. Do you have any idea?
Staff of Wizardry, he's probably going for a 4-staff, just for that extra push.
Yeah.
When he engages and is able to pull a hero a little bit further and separate them from their team. So I think a 4-staff is a pretty good choice here for him, especially if he lassos the Luna. 4-staff starts out and really separates her from the rest of her team, so they can't come in and back her up. The thing about MYN's or My Nemesis Gaming's lineup is that they kind of don't have as good late game as Joy do. So I feel
yeah.
I feel that Joy are happy to just sort of sit back and farm. I mean, Luna's BKB is I think up. Where is she?
Almost.
Luna's BKB.
She needs the recipe. And then
So
she
close,
has it.
yeah. 300 gold away, and Wamburger has the recipe all up and running. So once that comes out, that really limits what can be done to harm Luna. That makes her immune to Disruptor, and BKB is basically Disruptor's worst enemy.
Unless you have an Aghanim Scepter, but that, realistically speaking, doesn't really happen in Disruptor. I mean, otherwise it silences your items too.
Yeah, that's exactly right. But looking at the current richness of this of this Disruptor, I don't think he's anywhere near getting an Aghanim Scepter. He's got a Ring of Regen, he's got an Iron Branch, and that's it right now.
Yeah. Oh well. You should get the Melka Watch probably. For being a good support.
Well, he's working on mech. He's almost finished his headdress. All he needs is the recipe for the headdress, which is just a very cheap 200 gold, and he's almost there. And that way he'll have not only brown boots, but a headdress as well. Oh,
Beautiful.
happy days!
Yeah, just imagine it again. Imagine it around his face. That would be pretty funny. Like, he already has this thing above him. Like, yes, you just place it like it's a queen's crown. You just place it on top of his hair. Cause he has his hair like on the
Doesn't he have like an electric headdress?
Does he? Wait, I need to go showcase mode now. Stand still. Yes. No.
Is that behind him?
He does have hair, so you just place it on his hair, and then it's a fancy little.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Just to play.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This is a fancy little
Dire
card.
structures
You
are
know.
fortified.
Fancy little crown. Push stick has now been achieved and bought with Vengeful Spirit, so she can now swap and
The setback from Luna doesn't really do that much. Timbersaw now coming in from the side. Disruptor has been using his ultimate. Now the lasso comes on the Timbersaw. He doesn't really care. Clockwork doesn't really care either. There's not a lot of damage. Clockwork going back in, as a matter of fact. Really good check round from the Timbersaw there. Is going to secure 2 kills. The Bat Ride, the Doom is really low. Okay, it's going to drop. The Bat Ride is really low as well. As is the Stone Sword. Stone Sword is going to drop. Where is the Bat Ride? The Bat Ride is already in base. But it's a massacre and not a positive one for
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
MYN.
MYM.
Yeah, My Nemesis Gaming in a little bit of trouble after that last team fight. The Doom was popped down, didn't really do much, and now that Static Storm was online with the Disruptor, it still didn't achieve what it needed to achieve. So unfortunately, MYN dropped that last team fight, and that's going to be a little bit of XP and gold in the lead of Joy. So as we see,
let's actually look at the XP and gold graph in the meantime.
Heading back to 0 for the XP, but the gold well and truly in favor of Joy.
Yeah.
There was a nice little sharp spike. XP used to be in favor of My Nemesis Gaming, but now has just tipped past 0 in favor of Joy. Although it's so close that it basically is even for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, and I feel like the Static Storm this time around was not really zoning anyone
Swap
out, and
coming up
now
with
the
Disruptor.
Magic Missile on the Disruptor has been forced out by the Bat Rider. Is he gonna survive the Static Storm? No, it's the Venomous. It's the ward that kills him. Now the Bat Rider's in real trouble too. Luna deals a lot of damage. There's a stun on the Doom. He's gonna die too. And it's 3-0, and I don't know. They keep losing these fights now. They Luna's getting really fed. Has a BKB, has drums, has a Yasha. It's probably going to build it into a Manta style later on. Nice little point away from the Storm Spirit, but I feel like it's going to come all down to the execution, and it needs to be really, really good.
Yeah, and Wamberg is still yet to drop. Been involved in 7 kills and is still, just fully farmed up. Hasn't died, hasn't given away a kill. And Vengeful Spirit smashing out the kills, 6-0 and 6. Looking at the kill, deaths, and assists, it's huge. It's crazy.
Yeah. Nitrogen is going to push in. I'm surprised they didn't even go for an Roshan yet, because they maybe could have done that, but okay. This is going to come all down to it. She doesn't have a BKB yet, so if they want to ever go on Luna, they should do it now, and they know. Eclipse is ready though. Okay, Static Storm being, Static Storm being used. Kinetic Field
Kinetic
being
Field.
used.
Doom thrown down on the Timbersaw. Ulti from the Luna. Eclipse. Oh, there she goes down. First death. Oh, great Static Storm. Coming out from the Venomancer. Venomancer drops his ult. Manages to just get out of that Static Storm. Storm Spirit zips in. Tries to get out of TPing. Lolly. Oh, no Static Link.
They did get 4 kills
Electric
though.
Vortex.
They got 4 kills.
Yeah, that was a huge turnaround for MYN. Massive turnaround. Disruptor even managing to survive that somehow. And dropping that Luna, even copping all of that damage from the Eclipse. So that was great. Vengeful Spirit managing to just TP out. No Electric Vortex available for Storm Spirit, so he couldn't pull her in and cancel that TP.
Yeah, but wow, what a team fight. And I don't know, what do you think won that team fight?
I think it was just a great early Doom on Timbersaw, so they lost most of their magical nukes. So they still had Eclipse, but because all 5 of the team were perfectly positioned, like close enough to Luna, that the spread was quite even. So you didn't have all that focus from the Eclipse on one hero. So I think that was part of it, is that they positioned themselves nicely, and then they got the lasso on the Luna and managed to focus her and nuke her down before she could deal any damage. And because Timbersaw was doomed that whole time, he could do nothing to abate them focusing down that Luna.
Yep, and they want to make something happen there. I mean, did Luna actually have her BKB there? I'm wondering. Did she? Oh, swap now
She
on the
did.
Nyx Assassin. Has been stunned though. He's gonna try to run away. His best magic missile does clear him out there. Static Storm being used. Not a very good use there. We've seen a lot better, and seems like he lost his way a bit here. He doesn't. Huh.
He's going to drop here.
Oh, maybe not. Nice
Forster.
false start from the Batrider again.
Very nice. Yeah, so BKB was used by the Luna in that other team fight that MYN actually won. But it was because Lasso goes through BKB that she was still disabled for that entire time and just got nuked down even through the BKB with the right clicks.
She's just gonna go top lane. Farm up, more farm for the Luna. She needs to
She's got her Yasha up and running. She's got enough for her ultimate orb. All she needs now is the recipe, and she'll have that Manta style up and running.
With all that money, she's gonna start a mayonnaise business, I've heard. Oh! Storm Spirit killed the Vengeful Spirit, and it was actually a wicked 6 streak, so that's quite a lot of money. And smoke has been used, immediately dispelled. It's kind of a show off, like woo, and then like dust, and then everybody runs away.
Just got too close, being showed in their true colors, and just go, ah! Turn around and run.
Yeah.
I'm naked.
There was quite a cool effect though, actually. I liked it. It was just like, and then like, oh, I'm here. And then like, oh, you're here. And then they run away. Oh, those were
Oh, I love you forever. Oh.
He's gonna drop. And now there's an actual smoke going on.
Batrider's picked up the gem that was on Venomancer.
This could be big. This could be really, really big. Because now Doom is not visible anymore when he does something, and is there... Nyx Assassin too, I almost forgot about him. We haven't seen too much from him yet. Like, he's been he's been doing things. He's been playing the support, but like you said, there's a part of Nyx Assassin that just gets lost when you put him as a support. But yeah, I'm gonna say, the wave. Do they know Luna's there? She's not sure what to do. She's confused. I would be confused too, because you see like fire and there might be someone there. Probably. Yeah, most likely.
I think Nyx is going to have a little bit of an easier time with the gem now taken from them.
Yeah, definitely.
And so Relapse hopefully won't be scoped out immediately when he vendettas and going to be able to get that extra magical nuke damage with his right click.
Luna
and
now
add that
has
to the
a
fight.
Manta style though, so that's gonna be really, really good in fights. Maybe even can fool the Bat Rider. Maybe. I'm not too sure about that, but you know, you can at least try. So we're gonna see here.
They're smoked down and waiting on this high ground. They just want.
They want the advantage.
They just
the
want
high
these
ground
heroes to poke their head down. They're not going to though. They're not falling for it.
Well, they're just farming.
Bit of a face-off.
Okay, just farming.
They're going to be heading for that tier 1 mid. Maybe? Nope. Starting to back off. Go back to farming. Yeah, really passive game happening right now. I do wonder who's getting the better of this farming route. And the XP in favor of the Dire now, back in favor of MYN. Looking at the gold, still leading. Joy still ahead, but only about 6k.
So badly, they're gonna go there. They see her. She's gonna not going in actually. That Red is scared. Thought there was somebody else there, but if he saw what we saw, then that was a dead Luna.
They had that chance to take out Wamberger, and they hesitated.
Well, the thing
Hesitation.
is, you don't know who's there. Oh no, that one buzzing glaive stopped the regen from the urn. That's pretty sad. But yeah, uh-oh. There's so much aggression everywhere at this point on. Like, everybody's going a bit aggressive and a bit out of position, I would say too. Because Venomance has been in the back all this time, and like they're confident that they can win this fight, the Luna especially. But I feel like they really need their supports close, otherwise it's just a lost fight immediately.
Yeah, Doom's starting to get pretty darn fed. He needs to start. I think he just wants a BKB, and then he's going to be online and ready to fight, and actually keen to have a piece, take a bite out of Joy. But they need to start getting some of these tier 1s even. I mean, MYN only have 1 tower to their name, and that's it. So they've got so much gold that's still locked up and available in these tier 1 and 2 towers.
Oh, they know Luna's there, but
And these guys playing kind of defensively. MYN playing very, very defensively over the last few minutes. Sort of, I feel like they're almost afraid of the Luna now that she's picked up Manta style.
Yeah, it's scary. It really is scary. All these Manta glaives. Oh, now there's a hookshot on the Doom. Clockwork tries to drain some more mana. And it's not gonna work.
Super Hebe fans, you have to throw those hooks to hit him. Unfortunately,
Well, he
whiffed
did
that
land
one, but
them, actually, but he didn't land the cogs, and he didn't have.
okay.
Top tower is under attack.
That's unfortunate. He doesn't know how to hook,
And it's off.
but just
Now, could we see these guys actually going for this mid tier 1 tower and deciding to really commit to it, or no? Still no commitment coming from mine.
it can be one
From
of
my
those
Nemesis
games
Gaming.
where nothing happens, and then there's one fight, and then they win. Like, one of the two teams is then gonna win, and till then it's a farm fest.
Yeah, and it's really. Is that how you want to play the game? Do you want to make it come down to just one single fight?
Well, sometimes you're building up tension, for sure. You're building up tension. Some people really bulge under that tension. Some people thrive under it, like Navne. If they always get into the lower brackets, into the loser brackets, and then they just climb their way up. Why? Because they excel under that pressure. They need that pressure to perform. But like some other teams are like they shut down when they are under a lot of pressure. So maybe they're trying to take advantage of that. I'm not sure. I'm just speculating here. I don't know any of the teams personally, but it could be a thing. I don't know.
So just pushing it out. Every single one of these lanes being pushed out by Joy, making sure that they don't get too close to their tier 1 towers. So now TP's coming into the top tier 1 tower to Timbersaw and Venomancer holding off this wave coming in that Doom's pushed out.
The thing too is that when you constantly have nothing happening, then there's some people who really want to make something happen. So maybe they will make a stupid move, and I think that's what they're pretty much waiting for someone
just
to make a stupid move.
Getting impatient.
Yeah, getting impatient.
Well, Smoke's been picked up by Venomancer, so we might see a little bit of smoke gank aggression coming out from Joy. We have a 10-second BKB that is ready and waiting on the Doom. 10-second BKB on the Timbersaw.
Double damage.
Luna's BKB is down to 7 seconds after popping a few times. So not quite full magic
she's
immunity.
Getting close to a butterfly almost. So, I mean, I don't like MYM's strategy here. I'm not. Doom going a bit aggressive. See, some people really get impatient, and if you were to just go in like, okay, I have enough of this, I'm just gonna wreck them all, and then you lose the fight, then yeah, it's so hard.
BKB out on the Batrider now, so there's heaps and heaps of BKBs coming out all round from both teams. So it's going to be just a battle of magic immunity. Disruptor's going to be sitting there going, I can't do anything.
Smoke, they're going to go and rush. They're going to go and rush, but they know. Clockwork doesn't know yet. There's a smoke. Okay, now this might be a real battle here. A high ground advantage. There's the Doom. Doom has been spotted now. There has been the ultimate from the Luna. A nice ultimate from the Disruptor then. And they're all getting rained down in NYM. Battlefield is not gonna fall. Almost falls. But it's okay. Slowstreet still gets 2 kills. But it's just on supports, and it's not a Luna. Nobody cares about that.
Goes down. Batrider is close to dead. It's basically over. That's basically a 5-man wipe, and screw Rosh. They're going for high ground.
Let's see who has a buyback.
Dyer's middle tower is
Doom can buy back. Storm can buy back, and Disruptor. No, Disruptor can buy back. But they still have one chance, of course. It will be 3 versus 3, and maybe they can make it happen, but they really need to make it happen now. There's gonna be TP reactions coming. The Doom is there, is gonna attack the Timbersaw. A nice impale on 2. There's the shockwave, the Molotov, actually. The Timbersaw.
Yeah, Timbersaw, can he get out? He's still going.
Yeah, they're doing it against the
back.
Timbersaw. There's the
Hook shot
Clockwork
in on the Batrider.
on the Batrider. He's still alive. But the Timbersaw in the meantime being killed by the Doom. There's the Luna, the winner of BKB. Doom runs away, is scared. What is he gonna do against this Luna? Luna has a butterfly or not yet. Has an eagle song already. Could buy a butterfly. Is gonna use her Manta style. Now gonna go push the racks. Gonna deal a lot of damage to them. Look at those glaives bounce. And
that is a hell of a lot of damage. That is Luna's specialty. Smash down those towers, smash down those racks.
yeah, now they're in a very hard spot because Luna's gonna go and get her butterfly, and then from that point on, you need some kind of luck, pretty much, to not have too many misses. A really good initiation with the ultimate from Disruptor. But it's one of those things that is really hard to land correctly, because you have to think, either you want to first use the static storm, and then the kinetic field, or first the kinetic field and then the static form. And the thing is, if you miss somebody in a kinetic field, then you're not going to have them. But if you do the same with storm, kinetic storm, then you're going to have a problem too. So
Yeah. Static Storm, I think, is starting to lose its usefulness. While it's great on the supports, you've got BKB up on the Luna. That's not going to do anything. So, I don't know. And BKB is coming out on Vengeful Spirit as well, as the Timbersaw's already got it up. So, 3 core heroes having BKB all set up and ready means that's going to be nigh impossible for Disruptor to do anything.
yeah, I wouldn't lay too many eggs in this basket. But
Like, Mechanism isn't even up on the Disruptor yet. Rascal is so poor.
Doesn't somebody else have it? I thought nobody has it? Somebody has to have the mech. No, actually no.
No, he hasn't finished it yet. He's 40 minutes in and he still hasn't finished mech. He's so poor.
Uh-oh, they know he's rushing. There's a kinetic field. Not gonna hit on anyone, but gives them vision. They know what's going on. They know they really want to have Roche. If Luna has an Aegis, it's pretty damn hard to get back to that. But they're now gripping the Timbersaw. He's gonna be doomed up, not being able to do anything. Static Storm being used. Is he gonna do anything? Yes, they're gonna kill the Clockwork. But there's the Eclipse from the Luna. There goes the Glaze. I can't speak anymore.
Massive amount of damage. And now Storm Spirit going to drop as well. Oh my god, Nyx is the lone survivor. And that really is they took down the Timber.
Nobody even cares about the gem. Actually, Vengeful does. No, Vengeful doesn't even care about the gem. Okay.
And that's going to be Rax number 2 down. And I think we're getting close to the GG call for MYN. We can see buyback from the Storm. There's not much he can do at this point, though.
He can try. I mean, wishful thinking is good. Okay, Electric Vortex is a nope.
I immediately regret my decision.
Is a nope. Look at this. Look at this glaives even still bounce. They almost even killed the Nyx Assassin. And that's just a glaive bounce. Oh, nice block there. Nice impale. But, two
gems being held on that Venomancer.
Unstoppable.
Oh, when did that happen?
I think they bought another one and then got the gem back from the Batrider.
Luna.
So that's 2 out of 3 racks down, and they're going to finish off this rush nice and easy. And then they're going to be able to head up with an Aegis and join Timbersaw, who's pushing out top right now.
Luna's going to have a Satanic too. Venomancer actually picks up the Aegis. Okay.
Okay. Luna's just like, I'm not going to die. What are you? I got a butterfly up. I've got a Eva.
But if she does, maybe they can go for with that push and win. But
yeah, I mean, she's almost got heart at this stage.
I don't think she's going hard though. I think she's really going Satanic. Cause she's
Satanic, yeah. You're absolutely correct.
Hey, yeah, we're gonna see here. They're gonna go and just push. It's a dead push. You need to. Someone will win, and I lay my eggs in Joy's bets. Good. So.
I think so. I think these guys are basically have solidified their position in the grand final. Swap out from Venture Spirit.
Doom doesn't really care though. Doom has been used on the Timbersaw. A nice static field though. Everybody's stuck in it, but is it enough? I don't think it is. The Venomancer has already died. There's the Eclipse from the Luna. It's gonna hit him pretty much everybody. There's 3 dead, only Batrider and Storm Spirit remaining. There's the GG from Relapse. And Joy is gonna go to the finals. The winners finals.
There we go. There we go. Grand final solidified for Joy. Joke's on you. Now we're going to be seeing the MYN drop down to the lower bracket, and they're going to have a second chance to beat the what's it called? The other team who's sitting in the lower bracket. They're going to be coming up against them, and the winner will have a second chance coming up against Joke's on you, heading up into the grand final, and then we will see who's going to come first and take the coveted first prize for the Perth Dota 2 LAN Championships. My name is Boakley. I represent 4 states. That's the Twitch channel that you guys are currently watching. Thank you so much for checking us out. Big thank you to Dota Beard, man. You are doing a brilliant job with your casting, dude.
Yeah, I struggle a bit in team fights, but I haven't casted for a while, so that's that.
Getting back in the swing of things.
Yeah.
Sweet. So until we'll have the next lower bracket game coming up to see who is going to be versing Joy in the grand final of this Dota 2 competition. Joy will have a 1-point advantage in the best of 3 for the grand final. So coming up in a couple of minutes is that lower bracket, the lower bracket comp to see who is going to be going to the grand final. So make sure you guys don't go anywhere. Enjoy some of Dota Beard's tunes and our pretty overlays.
Yeah,
pretty.
Indeed. love it.
Thank you guys so much for checking us out here at Four States. Please feel free to click that follow button on the Twitch channel or check us out on Facebook. We've got lots of events that we do every week, day to day. So make sure you stay in touch with us and in tune with everything that's going on.
Okay.
Don't go anywhere, guys.